So follow along in this video. I'll show you how to replace this, and then yuck. That's from looking at all the bird poop on the car. Yeah, just follow along in the video and you'll figure it out. What could go wrong? On this episode of Burnout, we take the Cherokan't and we bring it off-roading to a Jeep place. That's what you do when you own a Jeep. Yeah. Not this one though. Yeah, no, not this one. See, WD-40 is just like termites, but for rust. What I mean by that is just eats away the rust. You know, like termites do wood. Better to let WD-40 sit overnight or something, because then it actually has time to penetrate. I'm just gonna give it 5 minutes. This one is absolutely toast. You can see it's so great that it's falling off for me. Dude, that's a bald eagle. That's 2 bald eagles. Get that on film.
Bro, a couple little young bald eagles. Sound like seagulls.
I'm glad I looked up. I almost didn't. I almost just kept rolling. If I had a dime for every time I misplaced a tool. Nothing's ever easy on a Jeep. Pretty sure that's what they say. Seems to be working okay. Try whacking it a few times. Got the punch stuck in the pinhole. Now I need to punch out the punch with another punch. And then get out this punch. Well, that's how it's done, folks. In case you might have missed it, I'll just mock it up for you. Once you have the 2 nuts off, it just falls out. When it doesn't, then you hammer it off. I did beat the crap out of this thing though, so that's awesome. I now have a new brake knuckle, or steering knuckle, whatever it's called. I have a new one, and I actually hit it with a light coat of paint because it was bare metal, and I needed it to look better than the rest of the cars. You have the no way. Beautiful. You see that? Thought I had the wrong one, but I just flipped it over and it's the right one. Magic. Absolutely magic. I just took a ton of time at the shop replacing everything essentially behind the tire, and the only thing I didn't replace is the calipers. I did a whole video on how to replace caliper pins because they were stuck on this caliper. I get everything back together, drive it home, and the caliper sticks. Therefore, the brakes are sticking on, therefore causing brake smoke and dust to be smellable. And so now I'm once again ripping apart the car to replace this caliper on the driver's side so we can do something cool with this Jeep. I stripped all 3 of the bolts. These bolts won't come out to get off the hub. There's 3 of them. I got a tool on here that will easy pull it off. In order to get the tool on, I need to remove this bar, which includes removing this nut. But it's so corroded that the pin that's holding on the nut is too corroded and I need to bang it out. But you can't really bang it out because it's corroded. So I'm gonna bang it out the best I can, try to put a tool on that, and then buzz that off. Hopefully this will come out and drop, and then I'll get a tool on that. Man, what a process to own one of these things, I'm telling you. It's kind of insane. I love it, but sometimes you just want to drive it off a cliff. Maybe that's what we should do. You cliff ready? Cherokan't? I bet you Cherokan't drive off a cliff. Oh. Don't make a mess of your dad's driveway like I did. I think this is frowned upon. You know, what's the worst that could happen? My Jeep blows up? It actually could. It might save me some trouble too.
Oh, that cracked. No way.
Your drum broke?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. You gotta get a new drum. Oh man, you probably need to get both if you replace one.
You still rolling?
Yeah.
This ring is supposed to be attached to the back of this drum. It's supposed to be attached right there. These drums are supposed to look like this. with that little lip around the end, and that keeps brake dust in and dirt out, in other words. It's not supposed to look like this.
Buy a Jeep, they said. It's a good winter car, they said. I just fixed the four-wheel drive linkage, and what better way to test that than driving it straight up a hill into the woods? Uh-oh. You wanna move this little thing? I'm afraid to pop a tire on that. But hey, it did pretty good. Finesse those trees. Now I gotta figure out how to get big down. Good job, Jeep. It's the first time I've ever been proud of you. Hopefully my neighbors didn't notice that I just went up into the wilderness.
Is your mic rolling? Mine's not. Mine's not. We're so good at this, you know? How do you think the Jeep's doing so far?
Dude, the Jeep is doing phenomenal. I thought I was gonna get stuck on the last part with the ruts, but we're doing all right. We're about to hit a massive mud puddle. So, let's get this Jeep looking like I went through every trail on this place. Let's do this.
We put a 6 lane. I'm just saying, we got a stop. He saw that. He shook on it. Okay, stay on the side. Hey, Minor. That's about all you got there. Corey, move! Corey, move! It's not gonna hit me. Hey, that's about all you got right there.
Look at all the bird poop on that car. Ah, yeah. Bird poo magnet. Ah.